right, let's try this again. Hi, Pottery peeps. So I had gotten down to number 4 before I realized I hadn't turned on the camera. I'm feeling really stupid. Okay, so disclaimer, with my injuries, I got concussion and stuff, and of course this. So I'm chasing my words a lot. So hopefully I can edit that out so I don't sound so stupid. Anyway, those of you who are new here, I apologize. This is probably not going to be, go find the gnomes. Just go find the gnomes. If you want to come back to this one, there will be some good content here. But go find the gnomes first, all right? And the fairy houses and all of those fun ones. And then come back to this one because then you'll get a feel for who it is I am when I'm not injured. So, okay, so let me go ahead and get started on this. First of all, I have to do a disclaimer. I am nowhere near a financial advisor. My brother is. He works for Edward Jones, actually. And he's good with money. Money is not my focus. My sister has a business degree, and she works in the mortgage industry and deals with numbers and taxes. And oh, God, wouldn't that just, to me, that just sounds like hell. Anyway, I'm the odd duck. I'm also the black sheep. So anyway, I've been at this a while, and I've accidentally made money at it. I do believe that it's because my focus isn't on making money. My focus is making pots, making great pots, making different pots, challenging myself. That's where my focus is. It's not on making money. And they will tell you that if you want to make money, don't be a potter. But hey, there are some potters out there that make really good money. Case in point, Keith Brymer-Jones, Great Pottery Throwdown. Kate Malone, oh my goodness. I know she was on 1 or 2 seasons of the Great Pottery Throwdown, but just Google her name and look up her stuff. I mean, some of her pots sell for like $50,000. So there are some potters that do very well in their chosen field. And what's really interesting about, just since I'm talking about Keith and Kate, they share what they do. They're happy to share what they do. It's not like there's a lot of the arts where everybody keeps their secrets, but in pottery, we share all our secrets. We don't have any secrets. And we take pleasure in other people's successes, and at least I do. And most of the people that I've met as potters, they got kind of the same mindset. I think you have to have a certain, I don't know, mud in your veins or whatever. Potters are just a little step removed from, everybody else. We're special. You're special. All right. So, okay, good. That page is done. I had to write notes. I've been working on this for days. Oh, and I forgot to say, one of the reasons why this video is late, Mickey filmed a video. Her video was supposed to go up today, but she's got an iPhone and I've got Samsung. I've got the PC stuff. And so when she sent it to me, it corrupted the file and we weren't able to get it back. She worked on it, I worked on it. And we weren't able to get it back. And so she's going to refilm hers. And so since I have a lot of downtime in the dark, that's another reason I'm out here at night, because I love my studio with all its windows, but it's way too bright for me. And during the day, I can't even walk into my kitchen right now during the day. So in fact, it's like 11:30 right now. So I'm gonna stay up way too late during the night because the light doesn't hurt me. Anyway, where was I? Tangent, jeez. All right, let's just go ahead and get into this. Okay, this is 12 ways I make money as a potter. This is how I run my business. This is not me telling you. This is the way you should run your business. The great thing about having your own business and being a potter is you do whatever the hell you want to do, right? I mean, we can't be boxed in. We can't, don't stay within the lines. Do what feels right. I'm pretty much a gut instinct kind of girl, and always have been. And but I would love to hear. So I'm going to list the 12 things that I do, and I do believe that. I don't believe, I know that I'm always evolving this list because, life happens. COVID happens. Injuries happen. Accidents happen. Illness happens. Knee replacements happen. Death in the family happens. I mean, and so you've got to be able to bounce. And back when I was writing books, I had a really amazing agent. And she was really big on not putting your eggs in one basket. And those of you who don't know, my previous career, I've got, I don't know, about 25 plus books out there. And I'll put the link they're on Amazon and also on Audible. And she was really big about drumming in that you don't keep all your eggs in one basket. You diversify. You write a book, one book. It's available in all the formats. Ebook, paperback, Audible, whatever. Sell them in bookstores, sell them online. Anyway, so that's always been in the back of my mind because she had a great business hat and I did not. And she would always tell me, put your business hat on. So anyway, back to pottery. Switching gears. This tangent stuff's even worse when you can't think straight. It's like all the words are just floating all up there. Sometimes you get thoughts that breeze in and you can't catch them fast enough and you can't remember why you're standing there in the room. It's worse than normal. Anyway, but do I have notes? So this is how I run my business, but I'm always open to evolving. And I would love to hear how you run yours. What kind of different things do you do if it differs from my list? Share it in the comments. We're here to help each other. So all right. So number one, let's just get into the list. Number one, make pots. You can't make money. Well, you probably could, but I'm not going to go down that road. But make pots. Then you have something. You have inventory. You have something on hand to sell. I'm going to come back to number one when I get to one of these others numbers. I think I put a star on it. Anyway, number two, art shows. Now, when it comes to art shows, I try to hit, I have my favorite ones. I've been at this a while. So I have my favorite art shows. And I tend to find art festivals. I don't like the bazaars or the pop-ups because a lot of those are dealing with stuff from China, people who pop up a store. Nothing is handmade. My favorite art show is in September here in town. It's the Springville Arts Festival, and it's required that the artist be there. Everything has to be handmade. And people that come to those art shows appreciate art. They have an understanding of what it takes to make something. A lot of them have an understanding or an interest or a fascination with pottery. And it's one of my best of the year. But art shows. And if you keep going back to the same ones, people expect to see you there. They know there's an art show. Oh, Hobble Creek Pottery is going to be there. I got to go, right? And it also helps spread the word. So be consistent. Anyway, so number three is the annual studio sales or biannual studio sales that we have. We have 2 every year here at the studio. And I love these ones because it's a party. You don't have to take pottery anywhere. You don't have to pack pottery. It's all here. The students get to show off. They get to sell their stuff. It gets their feet wet so that they're not so scared to go out and sell their stuff. There's students or me, there's all of us, we're taking turns doing demonstrations. They get to see where the magic happens. And those sales do really well. Also, it was actually the Potter's Cast when he did an interview with Bill Van Gilder. Bill Van Gilder's studio is on the way to the Shenandoah Park. And he realized that, and so he'd put a shingle or a sign out, pottery for sale, so on the weekend, he'd get all of these people going up to Shenandoah Park. I'm at the mouth of Hobble Creek Canyon. I live on Canyon Road. And so, probably shouldn't have said that, but anyway, there's a lot of canyon roads in Utah. I think every town has one. But, in fact, one of you guys said I should change the name of my business because of the hobble part. It seems like lately I'm being, like I set myself up. Anyway, but the reason I'm Hobble Creek Pottery is because I'm less than a mile from Hobble Creek Canyon, and we get a lot of traffic on the weekend, especially a holiday weekend. So we put a sign out, and people are curious. We put signs all the way down Canyon Road, both directions. So we catch them coming out of the canyon, we catch them going in the canyon after they're done playing or before they play, and so it does really well, and it does great for the students. Okay, so number 4 is online sales. So this is your Etsy, your websites, that kind of thing. I don't do a ton of online sales because I do so well in person. And when I get to another one, I'll hopefully remember why so I can go back to that one. But I have done Etsy. I have done websites, especially with my books. I had to maintain a website. And I do plan to do that again. But my online sales consists of my loyal customers, mainly. I got customers all over the place. I'll talk about that here in a minute. So number 5, social media. Social media is one of those things, you love it, you hate it. If you're a business owner, you kind of need to find a way, especially in the world today. Find what works for you. YouTube works for me. I like YouTube. Some people like Facebook. Do that well. Some people like Instagram. There's TikTok. I'm sure there's stuff I don't even know about. So find what you like to do, because if you like to do it and it doesn't bug you, sorry, I got a random hair. It's bugging me. You'll do it well. If you hate it, you won't do it well. Oh, I got a mosquito. It's because I got the door open. Go away. Seriously, I have no blood to give you. All right, hopefully he'll just keep going up to the lights so I don't have to shut the door. All right, so social media. Now back when I got on social media, pretty much the only name of the game was Facebook. And I did Facebook for my books. I have a Tiffany Helmer author page that I haven't been on in forever. And I have Hobble Creek Pottery page, and I have my personal page. And so I was on Facebook a lot, and it kind of burned me out of Facebook. But, so this was like, I don't know, 10 years, 12, 15, I don't know, when I got on Facebook. But I did some live pottery videos on Facebook, a couple, usually with one of my daughters filming me. But I did routinely post pictures with prices of every kiln opening I did. And I started to sell out those kilns. And then I was mailing them all over the place. And I've mailed to Korea, I've mailed to Canada, a lot to Canada, actually. I've mailed to Germany, I've mailed to a whole bunch of places all over the place. But that got me started in the social media and the online sales was actually Facebook. And you can now actually sell directly on Facebook. You don't have to do the Etsy. You can do it in Instagram too, but I haven't figured it out. You can sell directly right there on the site. So use those platforms to showcase your stuff. Pottery is beautiful. So do that. So number 6, build your loyal customer base. I have extremely loyal customers. They're the most amazing people. And that's where most of my online sales come from. But they started in Facebook, and I have built that customer base. I've been at it a while. And so I will get large orders. Like I've told you before, I've got this Lynn, really great friend now. And I do her Christmas every year. Done it for many, many years. And she gets me her Christmas list. Usually, she's not bugging me right now because she knows what I'm going through. But usually I have it by now, and she knows it's coming, but she's not going to send it because she doesn't want me to get stressed out. She's amazing. And she's also dealing with a new puppy, so she's got her hands full. Cute little puppy. His name's Gizmo. But start building that loyal customer base. Now, this loyal customer base, I'm going to go back to number 1. Make pots, have inventory. During COVID, when everything shut down, it's like, how am I going to sell pots, right? You can sell them online. That's not my favorite thing to do. But that's pretty much was my only option. Well, it wasn't my only option, but it was a big option. But I had customers call me up. It's like, you got pots, right? Can I come over? So that's the number 1 reason that in that kiln room, in that single car garage I have, that the first third of it is kind of set up as a store, because I randomly get people that stop by, can I buy a pot? And it's lovely. Because a lot of times they'll text me, I'm in the area, can I stop, see what you got? It's like, you gotta have pots. I know you gotta have pots. So get that loyal customer base. And another reason I like art shows and the studio sales is I get to meet my customers. I get to answer questions. I get to know them. They get to know me. And you have this relationship. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. All right. So number 7, find a place to sell your pots. I have sold my pots down at Art City Coffee for a long, long time. 2000, I don't know. I can't think of dates. Long time. And and what's really cool is I just take, whatever I want down there. But Savannah just got a deal with a nursery for bonsai pots. You're going to get to see them in the kiln that she's loading. And so she's going to be making bonsai pots for a nursery. There's restaurants. You can sell your stuff to restaurants. There's shops. There's galleries. Mickey sells her stuff in an herb shop, that also does yoga and this kind of new world or alternative type stuff. She sells a lot of stuff there. McKay is selling at a coffee shop. She's providing their mugs, their in-house mugs, and then she's also selling directly if people want to buy the mug, so the coffee shop is using like the mug. Art City Coffee, where I have my stuff, he does have some of my stuff that if people want a mug to drink it out of, because some people, I do, prefer to drink their coffee out of a mug rather than a cup. A disposable cup. I prefer a mug. Plus, it keeps coffee hotter longer. And so he does have some that he's actually purchased for the coffee shop, and then I just sell stuff there. But McKay has made, and she's Pottery by Mac, has made a deal with the coffee shop. She sells mugs there, and they use her mugs. And what's really great about that, when they're using your mugs, they're going to break your mugs, because those commercial dishwashers are tough. And people, baristas, they're not necessarily so careful. So you're always making them mugs because they're always breaking. I can't tell you how many customers have broken their favorite mug. And well, sometimes it's like 5 years later and it's like, this is the mug. Can you remake it? You know, so-and-so broke it. Anyway, so think of different places that you can sell your stuff, you know, different businesses that you can, you know. Number 8, teach classes, taking students, you know, connect through creativity. I just love it. I've always had, I think it's just part of my personality. I like to teach. I like to share. And having other people here in the studio and the creativity, it just breeds more creativity. It just makes the studio just so much more fun when everybody's in here and they're all making different stuff. So if you don't have an aptitude for it, fine, you don't have to. But if you do, consider it, because that is consistent money every month. You know, when you have, well, depending on how you set up your teaching style. Some people do it by semesters. I go month to month. You know, they stay as long as they want. And like McKay stayed till she opened up her own studio. She was here 4.5 years. And I did lose, like Avery. Oh, I miss you, Avery. During COVID, she went back home to Arizona and so forth. So COVID was not nice to any of us. But yeah, teach classes. Now, with classes, number 9, workshops. Do the one-off. Like, there's only so many students I can teach. I have a waiting list. And I'm actually very particular about who I allow in, because you become part of the family and the house and everything here. And the dogs, they gotta like you too, you know. So we gotta gel. And I am not interested in a student who wants to do a date night. Though I have done a date night and they got married. So I will warn them, do not bring a first date. Well, and it was a first date, actually. It was my son and my daughter-in-law, Bethany, who are now expecting a child. So I'll have I actually will have 2 grandchildren this fall. So I'm pretty excited about that. We got to get this arm ready so I can hold a baby. So, tangent. So workshops, like the one-off, like you do a Saturday, like maybe twice a month or whatever, you know, like I've done workshops where we make gnomes. Somebody who doesn't have any pottery experience, you know, who just wants to make something, but doesn't want to commit to classes. The people that come in and take classes from me, they get taught more than just how to center a pot and throw a pot. They get taught how to be a potter. That's what I'm interested in teaching. I want to teach them all aspects of pottery. They get to learn how to, like Savannah's loading kilns now, and you know, they get to learn how to do it all. Reclaim clay. I mean, it's part of all of it. It's all part of being a potter. I'm not interested in just the girls' night. I've done girls' nights though. I've been talked into it and so forth. But the one-offs, you know, the gnomes, making a witch, making a ghost, you know, usually they're somewhat of a simple project and usually it revolves around the holidays. Now, along with that, I haven't done this yet, but conferences. So this is an idea that I would like to do. Okay, so this is where I would like to start. Teach at a conference. You know, you get paid for that. So, you know, usually you get to go to the conference for free too, and then you get a stipend on top of it. So that would be fun to travel and teach conferences. So that is one of the things on my list that I'm not making money at yet, but I'm open to it. So number 11 and 12 are 2 of my favorite ways to make money. And it falls underneath passive money. So I make passive money on my books, right? So my books are written. I got 25 plus books out there. I got audio books out there. And I wrote them once. You know, I don't have to keep writing that same book over and over to sell that book. That book sells. And books sell usually based the best on word of mouth. So I'm still making money off my books, even though I'm not actively. I'd make more money if I was actively, which is what my agent would tell you, if I was consistently putting out books, but I want to make pots. So passive money. This is something that was on my list to do this year, but as you can see, kind of got waylaid. I want to sell my templates. I have a lot of templates that I use, and some of you have asked, where can I buy that template? I want to get them up on the computer and have them be downloadable. And you just, like for $5, and you purchase it, and you download it, and you cut out your template and you use it. And I want to get, that's my goal this year. And that is passive money. You do it once, and then it's up there, and it can be downloadable. You don't have to ship anything. You don't have to pack anything. And it can be sold over and over. The one thing can be sold over and over and over again. And then number 12, YouTube. YouTube is passive money because there's a lot of videos out there. And a lot of videos on my channel. I don't even know how many now, because I think I've been at this now for, I think in August or September, it'll be 2 years. So there's a lot of videos out there. And that is passive money. So those are 12 ways to make money. But while we're on YouTube, I'm going to put up a picture here because I've, since I'm being, forced to be down, to me, it's, I'm going to school, YouTube University, right? And so researching different topics. In fact, one of the rabbit holes I just went down was red light therapy. Been doing a lot of stuff for health. And maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll put a picture up with me doing red light therapy. But where was I? Oh, YouTube. Okay. If you haven't subscribe. I'm going to put up a picture because I found, I don't remember what the numbers were, but it was almost evenly split. That the people who watch my videos, it's like half of you are subscribed and half of you aren't. It was really weird that it was so evenly split. And I will tell you, with the algorithms and so forth with YouTube, it does help. Help us to be found, help us for other people to find us. And some of my favorite people that I follow, I will routinely double check that I have not been unsubscribed. It's like YouTube, whatever bots are running the place will unsubscribe you from some of your favorite channels. And so just double check, just go down to, I think anyway, you'll figure it out because I don't know if I can tell you how to get there, but it's pretty easy. Just go to the channel. It'll tell you if you're subscribed or not. So make sure you're subscribed. Okay? I appreciate it. So those are my 12 things. So what's really cool about this list, if you've been following along and if it's made any sense to you, that money is coming in from a lot of different areas. So when life is upside down, like it is right now, or, you're dealing with, and we're all dealing with something. There's always challenges, right? And you can't physically make pots. Hopefully you have other avenues of income coming in that it doesn't put you on the street, right? So, okay. So I hope you found some value in that, and I would love to hear in the comments, because I know a lot of the people who watch this video also read the comments. So share, find out, or, share what you do that is different than this list, that has worked for you, because we're all over the world. Heck, I've been getting messages from all over the world, literally. Iceland the other day. How amazing was that? Israel, crazy, right? South Africa, Germany, Slovenia. I mean, it's been really amazing. So it's really, really cool that my little studio just bringing the world a little closer, right? We definitely need some kindness, and I hope my channel comes off that way, because I want the best for you, I want the best for me, I want the best for my students, and I believe that optimism, positivity, and creativity will just is the key to having a happy life. Speaking of that, I had to ask myself this question because I struggled with it. Ask yourself, what does success mean to you? Right? I will answer this from my point of view because it took me a while to get here. Remember that brother who makes a lot of money, right? He's very successful. So, the success, our world, especially in the United States, is success equals money. So, when I was writing books, it was about not just writing a good story, it was about making money for my agent, making all these deals. It was all about money. And I love telling stories, obviously, very much a tangent person. And there's a lot of times I miss writing books, but I did not. You know, when you have the dream of something, and I'll probably get more into this when I get into my journey, you have the dream of being a published author, and then you become a published author. And for a while, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then, you know, the ugly side of it comes out. The cattiness, the backbiting, the betrayal, the just the business. It's pretty harsh business. Anyway, enough of that. So, I believe that when success equals money, it's a very sad, unhappy, stressful way to live. That's my belief. It's like you're not living at all, right? You're not present. It's all about the dollar, the bottom dollar, the next thing, the next job, the next promotion, or whatever it is you're into. You're not living, all right? For me, success equals doing what I love, what I'm passionate about, sharing, teaching, helping my students to succeed. You know, I get so much joy from that. And if I focus on that, the money happens. I think it was Oprah who said, do what you love and you'll be successful, right? Well, I took that to heart. I don't know when she said that, 90s or something. I didn't take it to heart in the 90s, but I take it to heart now. But it was a hard road to get here. But yeah, I mean, I got these 12 different avenues that money is filtering in. Granted, I've got 2 of them, the workshops and the templates that aren't set up yet. But I mean, you got to have future ways you want to make money, right? Plus, I think it'd be super cool to do a workshop, you know, to get on an airplane and fly out to somewhere and meet new potters and new things and show them some of my techniques. I think that'd be amazing. That'd be so much fun. It's not actually about the money. It's about the experience, because I think the most happiest people I know live their life by experiences, not by material things. It's what they do. It's where they go. It's people they meet. And I think there's books on that or movies on that or whatever. Anyway, so, and then of course the templates. I actually have the templates and ready to put them up, and then this happened. I have a great class coming up as soon as I can get to it on one of these templates. So anyway, I also found out that if I focus on all of these things, the passion for what I do, the love for what I do, the sharing, the teaching, helping my students, you know, and I love every aspect of the pottery. So it's really a bummer when I can't be out here. I normally, before the knee replacements and of course before this, you should have seen the pots I could crank out. Man, God, I miss those days. Anyway, but I'm not chasing money. The money just comes to me. You know, it just funnels in, you know, randomly. You know, I also, oh wait, there was one other thing. back to number 7, selling your stuff. I forgot to mention, sell your stuff to businesses, especially around Christmas time. Of course, you got to do it way before then. I have done customized mugs for businesses, and I've done them for like a lodge in Alaska, and so there's a whole bunch of different avenues that you just got to kind of let your subconscious wander. And I believe in the law of attraction, so put it out there in the universe. And it's amazing how many different ways that you can sell your pots and how many fun ways, right? So yeah, that I forgot to do. Anyway, I'm not chasing money. It's finding me. So, and that's great. I'm not making like $1 million or even $100,000 a year or anything like that. But I support the studio. My husband calls my money the fun money because his money pays the bills. Mine does all the fun stuff. And that's apt because I'm the fun one. He can be fun, but I'm more fun than he is. So anyway, that's it for me today. I can't wait to read your comments or have your comments read to me to see the different ways that you make money. And hopefully some of these are helpful to you in your journey becoming a full-time potter or part-time potter or whatever way you want to shape your business. That's what's great about pottery. Shape your business how you want. Don't let anybody else. So go get money. And I think Mickey will be next. I know Savannah's got a really cool Mother's Day thing. So she definitely will be Saturday. If Mickey figures hers out during this week, we'll put hers up. If not, Savannah will be Saturday. Anyway, so we will see you soon, hopefully. All right. Bye, guys.